So it's May 23rd, 2024, and just a quick video update. And it's about 10:19 a.m. So I just wanted to drop this quick video because I'm still going through the same thing as far as the mental attacks and them basically trying to consume you, to control you, to get you to do what they need you to do or what they want you to do, whether it from what is being told to me to accept their beast. Especially if you are aware of your power and your God-given power, that's your birthright. So after COVID, this has all been like, after, I would say a little before COVID, I started receiving so many downloads, and I would know I was more connected. My mind was more open, and I was, researching a lot of things about the Freemasons, about the CIA, about HARP, about CERN. I started to come into a lot of knowledge. It seems like when I came into that knowledge, that's when the attacks started happening to my family. After me and my ex went our separate ways, the attacks started continuing, still continuing. It's 2024. All this happened around about 2019, all the way up until now. But that's where the separation of my family happened. But I will say, which is the Holy Trinity, that's what they wanted to separate. I know more now than before. Well, actually, I told him to, but he didn't. He wasn't on the same level that I was on as far as trying to, kind of understand what was happening. So I'm dropping this video today, right now, because what's happening is they're saying that if you're eating plant-based, you have to be in a spiritual community. This is being done by the Masons. If you don't know a Mason man, the dark ones that operate more from a dark perspective, you will know them. You will know who they are. You will know who they are because you'll see their character. You'll be able to judge their character and how they react, how they respond, and especially how they treat women. That's the main thing. The way this universe is shifting, the way this earth is shifting, you cannot be here on this earth and think that you're going to mistreat women, disrespect women, or harm women in any kind of way. It's not going to work at all. So as of right now, if you are a plant-based woman, you are pretty much in your power. You can control yourself. So when you can control yourself, those men that cannot control themselves, they try to prey on women that know their power, that are aware of their power. They have control of themselves. They have knowledge of who they are. They have knowledge of what's happening spiritually, physically, emotionally, and mentally. All the manipulative tactics of the narcissist that try to rule over the world. I will say in the past, that's what they've done. Those narcissists, that's how they started this country, the United States of America. And so when they are doing these things, they put me in a position where I have to do this. When they are trying to send me these projected thoughts, or when they place me into these spiritual communities where they've connected AI with our minds. Because if you pay attention, when you go on Facebook or when you go on social media, something that you may have been thinking about, when you look, it comes up in your notification feed. It comes up in your YouTube feed. It comes up on Facebook. It comes up on Instagram. So whatever they have done to connect our minds to AI, and that's what's happened. From what he told me, the Mason that I was involved with, he telepathically was able to communicate with me. He was telling me that there's some type of Morse code device. I was intimate with him, and because I thought we had a connection, but when he came to me, he came to prey on me. He knew. He had already been watching me. He had been watching me for a long time while I was even married, and I didn't know. So they are watching us. And you want to know how they're watching you? They can watch you through your spiritual eyes, women. Ladies, they watch you through your spiritual eyes. And I was just up late in the middle of the night and I was reading on Nikola Tesla. Wow. Do you know this man he never married and he didn't have any children? He didn't marry and he didn't have any children. And when I looked up and I wanted to know why. And he said, because the woman is more superior than a man. That's why. He didn't want to have to, either the woman was going to control him or he would eventually dominate her and control her and become bored. And then he knew in him doing that, that he probably would not be loyal or he probably would not be committed. But he also was not a man that had sex a lot. Look it up. He didn't have sex. So women, control yourself. That's your section. That's your power. You are so powerful when you abstain and you control yourself and your sexual urges. When you're able to control yourself and you're not intimate with other people, and you can control, if you can control your mind, your mouth, your lady part, if you can control those things and you don't give that power away, or you don't give others the power to control you based off of triggering you, I'm giving you this information because this information is going to come just freely. It's just pouring. So the downloads are just coming to me and I'm just pouring and just giving it out. So when you're able to control this, you have more power over the man. When you're able to control these things, and you can control what goes in your body, when you can control what your senses come in contact with, in addition to control your vagina. Place a spiritual chastity belt, a mental chastity belt. Do whatever you have to do. Meditate. But channel that power and that energy to your mind and your mouth and your hands, and you will see how powerful you are. If you do research, ladies, you will see that women were able to conceive before the men were even here. Women were able to conceive and have children if they wanted to before men was here. So I am just sharing this information because it came to me, and because they came to me just now and they said that, any woman that is on a plant-based diet has to be in a spiritual community. So if I got to be in a spiritual community and they're going to keep attacking me psychically and mentally and go against what I've already asked them to not do, I am in my power and my authority, and I will do the opposite of what they want me to do. I will speak the truth and my truth with confidence, with grace, and with ease. You all be blessed up. Y'all have a great day. Stay safe. Stay focused. Stay balanced. Stay powerful.